Good morning everyone, it's Gary, Hearts Across Australia. It's week 11, day 6, and I'm basically just on a track at the moment. I found a nice track that's running alongside the rail line, kind of parallel, just through the trees here is the actual highway. And the reason that I'm walking along here is there's a nice softer surface, and today the cold weather has been joined by a very strong wind. Now the wind on its own is making everything feel colder. It's obviously bringing challenges of its own, but interesting things happen when there's a wind, because the high-sided trucks, they cope with it fine. It's just that the actual like when a truck goes past you on the highway, normally you kind of get this sort of like gust of air that's following on from behind. When there's a wind involved, it seems to somehow multiply, and you just getting this punch of icy cold air that's really quite a strong wind, and is making walking alongside the highway even slower than it has got lately. Now, on that note, really, this week's been a very interesting week. It's been exciting in a number of ways, with lots of media interest, talking to journalists on the telephone. The Heart Foundation in Melbourne have been talking to people and getting people interested. So taking all those phone calls and stuff like that slows things down as you're walking along, but it's all good. It's all getting the message out there. But there's on the flip side is I just for the last couple of days have just suddenly started to feel quite tired and drained. It sort of came from nowhere, and I've got to say today it seems to have sort of disappeared again. Not completely. Obviously my feet are still sore, my legs still feel tired, but I don't feel quite so down about it. I think maybe just this realisation yesterday that I am about 3,000 kilometres in, and I am only tomorrow we're going to finish at about 45 kilometres at Ballarat, and then head into Melbourne for a couple of days rest. So I'm due a rest. We've done a lot of kilometres, so it's only to be expected that I actually feel tired. And I think mentally is once you realise that it's natural, that you can kind of respond to it. I think up until maybe last night and this morning, I was just seeing my 10Ks or whatever, 15Ks take. Yesterday morning the 15K first session took nearly 4 hours, which is we didn't even do 15Ks, so it was just taking far longer than normal and getting very frustrated. But I think once I'd processed that in my mind and realised what was going on, today, so still tired, still a bit sore, but kind of back into the groove again, which is a bit weird. It's a little bit tough. I think since winter started really setting in. Winter set in when we got to South Australia, but like Victoria is showing us even more winter. Basically it's cold. I think it's about 6 degrees today. With the wind chill factor, it's down to about 1. It doesn't feel like it's got any warmer now, and it's almost it's like 11:30, 12. So it's almost the afternoon, and so it's very much like an English winter's day, where it starts off freezing cold and just stays like that all day. So I should be used to it, but I never used to go walking lots of kilometres or running lots of kilometres in the UK at any time of year, let alone in the winter. But it's all good. Other positives, like today, I've had talked to a couple of people, somebody at a servo, and then somebody stopped to make sure that I was okay, and then gave a donation. I've had trucks, obviously with a lot of the local papers starting to take an interest. All the local communities are obviously starting to see what's happening, and there's like trucks and cars that pass me on the highway that are like tooting horns and showing signs of support. So there's lots and lots of positives to take from all this. It's just physically and mentally it's been a tough couple of days, but bounce back, and we'll continue doing what we're doing, and have a great weekend in Melbourne. So On that note, I'll talk to you all soon. So thanks for all the support. Please continue sharing and liking and donating and supporting and signing up for the virtual run. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.